that machine could potentially go back in. Oh, we're seeing law enforcement there with K9 approach this truck. We're going to watch closely, and it looks like there were gunshots. Are those gunshots possibly, or something is being shot? We don't know what it is, but that K9 is ready to go in, and the K9 is going inside that truck. And
going back
there he
in.
is. He's back inside. They're protecting that K9 as he goes inside, but that is the way that officers go inside to check to see the condition of the suspect. Many times it's not safe for them to do it, but the officers approaching, going inside.
Yeah, you've got a team of about 5 SWAT officers, 1 officer making his way to the driver's side.
Entering it on both sides. They are now.
That K9 is still inside right now.
It is, and it was, now we have multiple officers going inside that truck. We saw the smoke coming out. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're gunshots. There are different types of things and materials that they can shoot inside, whether it is to create that smoke that we were talking about, or
you got a dozen officers at least there right now.
This person is now completely surrounded. We don't know this person's condition, but we do know that dog went in there aggressively to figure out what was in there.
That second right wheel still moving there.
It's still spinning, yeah.
Smoking. You've got, again, at least a dozen SWAT officers in tactical gear.
There is another K9 right there on the bottom left. I don't know if that's the K9 that went inside. I mean, I've been looking. My eyes have been everywhere, but that's the K9. I'm being told by our team that is the K9 that went inside that officer and did come out. So it did what it's trained to do: go inside and really just assess or.
And they have made
get a hold of what it is that has been.
And they have made entry to that cab
to make it safe
on
for
the passenger side.
In there.
And there's some activity taking place on the driver's side of the semi as well.
But everyone looks very calm. So that could potentially mean that this person is in custody, or we don't know his condition, but clearly not fighting back, or they don't feel like their life is threatened at the moment. Many of them don't even have their weapons drawn at this point. But this is a moment, like right there that we saw and we showed you here live, that is the moment where law enforcement has to take those seconds to make those life decisions, like, are we going in? What is the tactic? What is the method that we're gonna take as soon as we approach, because they don't know what's inside that truck.
It all happens so fast and difficult to see exactly what's taking place inside the cab, but we do know that at least 1 SWAT officer in tactical gear has made entry into the cab.
It looks like they're forcing something. Is that a person they're forcing out?
It appears to be a person who is inside that cab.
Who is now on the ground. So it looks like he is moving.
And he is surrounded. He's not going anywhere.
And so at this point, they're yelling at him and telling him to not fight, to lie down, and to put his hands behind his back. And they clearly have complete control of this person, and they are in custody. And so while you see these SWAT officers contain and control the suspect, there are other officers going inside the cabin trying to find out how many people are inside. Is there anyone else that is inside? Is there a unit? Are there weapons? Are there any concerns for safety of these officers of law enforcement to be able to do their job?
I counted at least 8 SWAT officers.
Oh yeah, there's more
surrounding
than that, for sure,
the person who is inside that cab. Presumably we're talking about the driver here, right?
Right.
There's another officer.
But there was a lot of force there to
Yes.
pull him out, so maybe he was resisting. And we don't know if he's injured. We don't know if that officer, that K9, when he went inside, they are trained to grab, to bite, to, they're not trained necessarily to injure them, but to restrain them in some way in long enough to where these other officers can go in and take this person into custody and control them.
If you were just joining us, you were watching KPRC2 News at 4. We continue to follow breaking news on the East Freeway, where a standoff suspect,
the stretcher's there. There he is.
Now in custody.
He's on his feet, wearing a black shirt, blue jeans, some white tennis shoes. It looks like he does have quite a bloody face. We don't know how he sustained those injuries, but they're going to put him on a stretcher. And transport this person to the hospital. The medical team will check him out as they try to gather information as who is he and what is happening. But it looks like this person